Okay, so what happens when you play a team that's either better than you or maybe they're not as good as you? So this could happen on a Tuesday or Saturday. The first thing you want to make sure you guys do before you play any game is introduce yourselves. The coaches introduce yourselves to each other. Okay, you might be playing a team of all boys. You might be playing a team of all girls. The thing is start first by playing with the appropriate numbers. So if it's 3 against 3, 4 against 4, 5 against 5, whatever that appropriate number is, start off there. Okay. Once you see that it might be going lopsided one way or the other, here are some possible solutions. For the team that's down, you might be able to add a player. So if you're playing 3v3, talk to the coach and say, hey, coach, do you mind if I add one player? Right. So now it's the three better players or better team versus 4. That's naturally going to prove more difficult for the 3. Okay. So that's one solution. Another solution for maybe the team that's ahead. Coach, you can say to your players, hey, I want everyone to touch the ball before we can shoot on goal, meaning they will have to pass the ball to each other, right? That makes it more challenging. And right there, that restriction will encourage them to pass the ball before they can shoot. Now, what you can do is say, hey, everybody needs to pass the ball before you can shoot. If you shoot before everyone touches the ball, I'm going to substitute you out, right? So there's a punishment for just shooting the ball, okay? Another one, let's say you're on the team that's a little bit better. What you can do is for goal kicks, so the lesser team, we'll call this team B. Team B has a goal kick. You can have your team, the better team, team A, at midfield line. So meaning you start your players at the midfield line, allowing team B to kind of dribble and kick the ball unguarded up half of the field, okay? That gives them touches on the ball. Be mindful though, sometimes what happens is team B will get that ball right up to the line. Team A just takes it and they dribble the whole length of the field and score a goal. That's okay, because it might be a situation where you line them up, the better team, at half field. If they steal the ball, they now need to get 3 passes or 2 passes, or everybody needs to touch the ball before they can go to goal. Now you might be saying, yeah, but what about the team that's winning? You know, this isn't helping their development. On the contrary, if you can get your 6-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 7, 8, 9-year-olds passing the ball, moving the ball around before attacking a goal, that mimics soccer. Because obviously we realize that sometimes, especially in these situations, one kid will get the ball, try to dribble the length of the field and shoot, right? By putting these restrictions in, you're actually promoting the game a little bit better and you're challenging their way of thinking. Okay. So definitely connect with your coach before the game, talk to them while they're in the game. Remember, we're not keeping score. Passing the ball in, that might be another opportunity. If you're a team that's better, you could say you got to pass the ball in very close to where the ball was out of bounds. So a short pass versus a long pass, etc. So be creative, but there's a number of different things that you guys can do to kind of level the playing field. One of the things we don't want to do is we don't want a coach to jump in and play, right? Maybe another thing that we don't want to do is put too many kids out there. So we don't necessarily want to go 6 players versus 3 players. That makes sense. If you guys have any questions at all, obviously find Charles or myself. We're willing to help out. We just ask that you stay on the field that you're assigned, because the schedules are made, and flip-flopping and trying to figure that out can be pretty complicated. All right. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you guys at practice and games.